There's a lesson most people never learn, not because it is complex, but because it is uncomfortable. It is not taught in schools, rarely discussed in polite conversation, and often avoided even in private thought. Yet it quietly governs the direction of lives, determines the size of futures, and explains why so many people reach adulthood with talent still unused and potential still untouched. You see the evidence of it every day. People who once had fire in their eyes now settle for routine. People who talked about purpose now talk only about problems. Days are full, but lives feel empty. Effort is present, but progress is missing. Somewhere along the way, motion replaced meaning, and survival replaced growth. This lesson hides behind familiar excuses. I'm just tired. This is just a season. Once things change, I'll change. It disguises itself as realism, practicality, even wisdom. But make no mistake, this lesson ignored becomes a silent limiter. It doesn't destroy dreams loudly, it starves them quietly. Most people don't consciously decide to live below their potential. They drift into it, one compromise at a time, one postponed decision, one lowered standard. And the danger is not the big mistakes, it's the small neglects, the daily choices that seem insignificant but slowly shape the trajectory of a life. Here's the unsettling truth. Time does not ask your permission before it passes. While you are waiting to feel ready, life is moving on. While you are negotiating with fear, opportunity is expiring. While you are hoping for clarity, habits are hardening. And one day, without warning, you realize years have gone by, but little has changed. This is the hidden enemy, unconscious living, a life run by reaction instead of intention, a future left to chance instead of design. And the tragedy is not ignorance, the tragedy is potential without direction. People often say, I want more income, more peace, more purpose, more freedom. But wanting is not the same as building. Desire alone has never constructed a meaningful life. Hope without structure is a fragile thing. And yet, this is where the tension turns to promise. There is a way out. There is a lesson that once learned reorganizes how you see yourself, how you see responsibility, and how you see the future. It is a lesson that doesn't just inspire, it instructs. It doesn't just motivate, it mobilizes. One of the greatest lessons you will ever learn is not about the world around you. It is about the power within you and how to finally use it with intention. Let's bring this lesson to its rightful conclusion. Everything we have explored points to one central realization. Life does not reward intention, it rewards alignment. Alignment between what you know, what you choose, and what you consistently do. One of the greatest lessons is this: you cannot live a high-quality life with low-quality decisions. The results of your life are not random, they are remarkably obedient. They follow your habits, they follow your standards, they follow your daily philosophy. The hidden enemy we exposed, unconscious living, loses its power the moment you wake up. Awareness is the beginning of mastery. When you begin to live deliberately, when you stop negotiating with mediocrity, when you stop waiting for permission to become more, everything shifts. Not overnight, not magically, but permanently. Here's the truth most people miss. Personal growth is not about intensity, it's about consistency. It's not about one heroic effort, but about quiet discipline practiced daily. Success is not built in the spotlight, it's built in private, in how you spend your mornings, in what you tolerate, in what you refuse to tolerate, in the promises you keep to yourself. You don't need to overhaul your entire life today. That's not how transformation works. You need to start where you are, with what you have, and commit to becoming a little better than yesterday. better thinking, better choices, better use of time, because small improvements practiced daily compound into extraordinary results. Let me leave you with this thought. You will never outperform your self-image for long, so upgrade it. Speak to yourself with authority. Treat your future with respect. Act as if your life matters, because it does. The world does not need a watered-down version of you. It needs the disciplined, intentional, fully awake version. Here is your call to action. Take charge. Decide that from this day forward, you will live with intention instead of reaction. Build instead of drift. Choose instead of hope. Do not wait for confidence. Confidence follows action. Do not wait for clarity. Clarity comes from movement. One of the greatest lessons is not learned in a single moment. It is lived, day by day, decision by decision. And the moment you commit to living it, you step into a different future. A future you didn't stumble into, but one you deliberately created.